What's up, peoples? Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Movies. Today we're gonna be talking about my top 10 Marvel movies. My top 10 Marvel movies. Let's get right into it right now, right away. I like to say number 10. I have to go with Logan. Logan is the way Wolverine's supposed to be. I'm so mad that they waited till they had to write the ball off, and Hugh Jackman had to do his last role as being violent. But that's the way that he's supposed to be, and they watered him down throughout all the other Marvel movies. That's what they did. They watered him down. They waited to the last one, the comic book series of him being older and killing his character off that way. But that's the way, y'all, he's supposed to be. And that's why I liked it so much. Definitely like the little girl was in it. She was violent just like him, tearing stuff up, claws ripping through people's skulls, ripping heads off. Awesome movie in, in, in my book. Number 9, The Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk, I loved it. Ed Norton, he always got that dark side to him. He definitely had that dark side to him, and he always played good characters every time he on the screen. That's why I think he played a good Bruce Banner, and he played a good Hulk. Tim Roth as Abomination definitely did a good villain, and they always doing my Hulk no justice, man. Always disrespecting my dude, the Hulk. And I never give him a standalone movie. Every time a character plays him, they never play him for a long time. But that's definitely one of my favorite characters out of the comic book world, the Hulk. Definitely love that movie, The Incredible Hulk. X-Men, Days of Future Past, man. I love that movie showing the robots coming. The X-Men couldn't do nothing to these robots, indestructible. Only thing they was able to do was go back in time and get these, find a way to try to prevent the things from happening. It was something definitely that they couldn't control, fighting them face up one on one. They was destroying all the X-Men too, all the main characters that we know. Wonder Woman, number 7 on my list. Directed by a female director. You watch the movie, you could tell it was done by a female. The femininity, the estrogen, everything throughout that movie. Sure, that was done by a female director, but it was the right woman they chose. At first, I thought she was too short. She ain't had the big breasts and everything like no disrespect. I didn't think she had the body frame. One of them was supposed to be an Amazon, tall, intimidating. All these flies flying around me out here, tall, intimidating, but she was short. And it just show you that short things, small things come in big packages, and it proved that. And she definitely was going doing the movie Justice League. She definitely was worth watching in Justice League because of her. She definitely kicked ass, go toe to toe with any man. Definitely real rap. Iron Man, definitely love that movie, man. Robert Downey Jr. shaved his career. You know, that was the movie that put him back on the map and made him the Iron Man. Nobody else could play Iron Man like him. I don't know who else they're gonna get to replace him to play him, but he definitely had the whole characteristics, the whole personality, the playboy type, everything about Iron Man from the comic books and cartoons. He definitely fit that to a T. And I love the way we was in that cave. He made the suit, got out of that cave and advanced on the suits. It made the suit become part of his body and all that stuff. But he loved Iron Man. Deadpool. Have to go with number 5 on my list. Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, man, he definitely did his thing. He did justice for that role. Wolverine Origins didn't do justice. He even joked about it in that Deadpool movie. They really didn't even talk. Like, he's supposed to have been a sarcastic, talking shit, ripping you up, violent type of dude, mercenary, just fucking you up any old type of way. And that's the way they made him in the Marvel. They got away with it with the violence because they mixed the comedy in there, and they was able to get away with it so families could still watch it, and it kind of like evened out that way. But Reynolds did his thing. He already a comedian already, which made it perfect. Already got the body structure, everything to fit that role to the T. And Marvel, man, I give him credit for that, getting characters that fit the comic book and cartoons to a T. You know, definitely Reynolds did his thing in that. Number 4, Ant-Man. Definitely love Ant-Man. The special effects was phenomenal. I love the characters that most people don't know about. We all know about, Spider-Man, and we all know about the X-Men, and we all know about the Hulk and everything like that. It was a character that even me didn't know too much about. And I loved it. The comedy in it was funny. The people they got, the character they got to play them. Real funny dude. I like the special effects with him in the tub with the water coming down. He running behind the water, in front of the water, trying to get away from it. At the club, he at the club, people dancing, he trying to get away from them while they dancing, running away from their feet and everything. Him riding on the ants, had to control the ants on top of the ants. Him going through the keyhole, had to learn how to go through a keyhole, become small and big again. Like the storyline and the concepts was phenomenal. Special effects, phenomenal. One of the, to me, one of the best special effects up there. Of course, not better than Avengers, but for a standalone movie, it was one of the best in special effects, no doubt. I gotta go with number three on my list is Captain America: Civil War. Civil War definitely was that work. It was more like an Avengers movie. A lot of people would say Winter Soldier was one of the best Captain America. Winter Soldier more like a combat movie, one-on-one combat between him and Bucky, teaming fighting each other at the end. Everything was speeded up. The momentum was to set that up. Avengers, you had two different sides going each other. You had Ant Man becoming big for the first time in the movie. You see him turn to the size of a building. You know, you got a chance to see that for the first time. Spider-Man getting introduced to the first time. And it was, to me, like the biggest thing since Avengers. Real good special effects. It was one of my best Captain Americas. Now get into number two, Avengers. Number two, I love the Avengers, man. I thought that was, to me, epic movie. It was one of the first time on screen you ever see comic book characters. These characters in live action, all coming together on one screen. You had everybody: Thor, Hulk. You had Vision. You had um, everybody, man. Everybody that you can name of. Iron Man. Everybody fighting against these aliens coming down. The Hulk. You know, him doing his thing the way the Hulk's supposed to be. Only thing about the Avengers throughout the other movies, they ain't make the Hulk be like that through the other movies. They should have made him be more and more violent each movie. Each movie he's supposed to have got more violent. The way Wolverine was and Logan, and how he got we had to wait towards the end to kill his character off though, but how vicious he was is twice as hard how the Hulk's supposed to be. Supposed to be vicious, fucking everything up. Really, nobody really can't beat the Hulk. For real, for real. I like how he was walking and he was just Bruce Banner and they needed him. They was like, we need you right now, buddy. Like, what is the thing that motivates you to keep you on why you, which is your secret? And he was like, the secret is I'm always angry. Then he morphed into the Hulk. It was crazy, my dude, the Hulk, man. My dude, the Hulk, right here, as you see on my Marvel shirt. And he was throwing the aliens against the building, ripping them all up, stuff like that. It was a phenomenal movie, man. Love that first one. And the second one, I mean, the last one, Endgame, it was too long. You know, it was just too long. Thought they could have shortened it. It was kind of like all the movies in one movie. But that was an epic movie, too. Yeah, everybody coming together. Imagine the special effects they had to do for that, y'all. Each character, then doing them all in one thing. Like, it was phenomenal, though, in the way they put that thing together. It's going to be classic cinema forever. But number one. I gotta go. My number one movie in the Marvel universe is Black Panther. Black Panther, man, never black superhero done on film the way it been done until now. Ryan Coogler did his thing directing it. He made sure he did it right. He went and got he went and got the research. He did the research on African tribes and their culture and the music, and he made sure it had to get done by somebody of the same culture and the same race, y'all. You can't do hood movies unless you from the hood. You can't do war movies unless you know something about war. It has to connect to each other, and I'm glad he went and got him to do it because that movie was real phenomenal. Rest in peace, Chadwick Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, my brother, for just recently passing away. We're gonna lose a good actor. He definitely played the Black Panther with justice, and he played it cool. You know, played it with cool. Everybody going to the movies with the African garb on and Black Panther garb on, putting up the X sign. You know what I mean? Wakanda forever. And they was going to get Wesley Snipes to do it, but Wesley Snipes, it wasn't his time to do it. You know, he played, believe it or not, he played the first real super black hero on screen, which was the Blade movies in the Marvel universe. A lot of people might not remember that, but let's get back to Black Panther right now. Black Panther has a lot of truth in it if you really read between the lines, even though it was fictional. Um, Even though it was a made up tribe, whatever like that, it just showed you, it told us that we had advanced technology that a lot of people from foreign places wanted for a long time. Even to this day, all the stuff we use, the gold, the diamonds, that vibranium was a representation of that stuff that we still use to the day. The gold, the diamonds, the oil, anything that we use in our computers, everything we use today that has high value come from the motherland. And that's like a parallel to the movie of the Black Panther people and the vibranium, which is made out of Captain's America's shield. But enough about all that, y'all. That's my number one pick. I had to go with it. As y'all just heard, my top 10 Marvel movies. Make sure you give me a like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, DC, the Mad Lyrical Wolf. Tune in next time when I'll be talking about my top 10 action movies. Peace, y'all. One love. Stay safe out there, peoples.